Welcome everyone to Bare Budget. I'm Kezia. Thank you for joining me for today's video. Today's background noise is, there's no real background noise other than Duke, our chocolate lab. He's pretty much always in the background, but he is asleep on his bed not too far away from me, so he might start to snore. And we are budgeting today. My husband's second paycheck of December 2024. And this will fund the next 2 weeks of, well, half of our bills for January and the next 2 weeks. So the last half week of December / the first half week of January, which is awesome. It's 2025 coming up fast at ya. Everything is, time's just going by fast. It feels like it's going by fast. But I've already pulled some bank transactions that we've got going on here. Our paycheck that we're doing that we're budgeting with is $2,111, 111. I think those are my lucky numbers. I always see 111 or 1111 everywhere, like on the clock and stuff. So maybe that's a good sign. December 27th, that's the date that the paycheck hits the bank. And I'm just going to go ahead and put December 27th. This is how I do it. So I split our monthly bills in half over the 2 paychecks that we get. We're running off of my husband's paychecks for the time being while I'm building up my self-publishing business. I write steamy romance novels. So we are, for the bills that I'm accounting for today is half of rent, which is $792. And then half of utilities is $56. And then mailer light, that is a business expense, one of my business expenses for my email. It has changed. It has gone from $25 to $39, which it's kind of a good thing. That means that this is what it's for my business email. It means that I have more followers. So I have been upgraded to the next plan up. Like, that's a good thing that I have more followers. But it's a significant jump in numbers. Also, the next thing is my phone. My phone is going down, so this will help take care of the jump in mailer light. My phone, I paid off the device, so it's going from $50 down to $34. And then half of our truck payment is $354, and then renter's insurance $9, and our electricity bill, it's really high, $92.81. We're used to around like $50 being like with the summertime. Even with air conditioning, it was never this high. This is the last month that we had I'm going to show you. We had a state credit and a clean energy credit from Washington. We live in Washington. And we were qualified for a $200 energy credit that went just straight to our electric company. And for the last 3 months, our electricity bill has been taken care of. And this month of December, so we had a $200 energy credit. We had $46.66 left. So this $92 is after the last of this credit was taken care of. And I'm going to go ahead and pull that out because that envelope. This is my bills binder. Because that credit is now done, and that did help us for 3.5 months, but we still have, that's still like a really high amount. And it's because our heating system in our apartment is baseboard heating. The full bill was $140, which it's a big ouch for us. And then my Acorns, which has my Roth IRA and investment account, so that was $9. So total for bills is $1,385. I'm going to subtract $2,111, and the paycheck I just leave off the change. So we're down to $725. That's still a good amount. That was more than the last 2 weeks. So that's still going to be really good. $725 is, I now have to go through some bank transactions, which the last week we didn't have a whole lot of transactions, so that it's totally fine. But 725, like the last 2 weeks, we were doing around 500 for 2 weeks of expenses. So 725 divided by 2-ish. 362 for weekly expenses, gas, groceries, spending money, etc. But okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. 725, and then we had a gas station purchase, so that's minus 1228. And then we also had this random cash deposit into our bank. I have no recollection of where this came from. 2756, so it's a plus. I have no idea where it came from. The only cash transactions or deposits I never deposit change or coins. So I don't remember doing this. The only other thing it might have been was I may have cashed out one of my rewards apps. You can check the description for all of the rewards apps that I do. Like I do Ibotta and I do Upside, but this was not Upside. Upside was, I did cash that in, but this was not that. This was in addition to that. And I didn't cash out Ibotta yet. I still have a balance there. So I have no idea where that came from. But we're just going to add it in because it got added actually on the 13th. So December 13th. So we also have, I went a little bit over in coffee. So that's a charge, $3.54. And then we did have a little date night. It wasn't a night, but it was a date day where we went out of town for the day and we had some lunch and we ended up getting pizza. That was $11.49. And then Albertsons, I went over on our grocery budget, $3, $3.64. And then I did a purchase on Temu, which I'm going to take that out of my weekly spending. So we're left with $698.76, which I'm going to round $698. I'll round $699. Okay. So $699 divided by 2, which is 3. I'm going to round to 350. It's 349.38, but I'm going to round to 350 because this was 0.98, just to make it an even number. I always round. I have plenty of change and stuff to cover like the rounding of the change. So now that the bills are accounted for, I'm going to move to my weekly budget sheet for this next week. So we're budgeting with $350. I don't know why I turned off the calculator. My budget sheets I have also redesigned just a little bit. So I have these transactions at the top. Am I zooming in too far? I have these transactions at the top for weekly bank transactions for me to keep track of. I added these little boxes down here because everything that I budget for, I don't always take out in cash. So like, for instance, we'll start with gas, our usual $40. I keep that in our bank account and I purchase gas with our card. Groceries, I'm now budgeting $120 every week. Coffee, this is a to-go coffee for me. 1 per week, and that's $6, $5 for the coffee, $1 for a tip. Kezia spending, I'm going to say I already spent half of it because of that Temu purchase, so I'm only going to give myself $20. And then I'm going to give Matt, my husband, $40. And then his tool money, I'm going to give him his usual $40. That's our agreement that we came to recently. He was making weekly payments on a tool, an expensive tool that he needed for work because he has to provide his own tools for work. But he ended up returning that tool, but he wants to save his money to buy something else. So I'm just going to go ahead and budget the $40 a week for tools, but if he wants to spend that however he wants, he'll spend it in a different way. Duke, our chocolate lab, I'm going to give him his usual $10. And then my envelope in Matt's binder, I'm gonna do a 5. He likes buying a coffee for me on the weekends, or sometimes he just likes buying me something, like buying me a card, buying me some flowers, buying me a little something. Saving challenges, I'm gonna budget 10. Okay, so we have $59 left. That's really nice, because the last 2 weeks we've had $0 left. So let me take out some binders. I'm gonna start with, by the way, I am having so much fun reorganizing my binders, because I am coming out with a brand new, okay, these things are, I'm kind of experimenting with the whole setup here, but these are just a little bit too long. Kind of get it in the way. I don't know how to quite here. Maybe I'll do that. The look of my setup might change a little bit. Okay. I'm having a really fun time reorganizing my binders for 2025 setup, because it is completely changing. I purchased 4 new binders. Yesterday I made a bunch of placeholders because I ordered more envelopes. I'm switching to half like a clear PVC. Let me show you. I'm just too excited. Let me just show you really quick. These clear PVC envelopes. I have some with, I'll be doing more videos of showing you where I got these. They might be, I think I'll put them in the description of the video. I think I always have all of my budgeting supplies linked in every video. But these are zippered and they're completely clear. And then I'm still waiting on an order of what should be these clear but no zipper. And then I ordered a lot more of this size, the frosted clear hard PVC, which also comes in 2 sizes. This is the smaller size. It's like 6 3/4 inches wide. And I finally found the 7 inches wide one, because these smaller ones don't fit as many bills, but you just need a little bit of extra room. So I did finally find those. I'm waiting for those to come in. But yeah, I am completely redoing my 2025 setup, and I worked a lot yesterday. It was Christmas, after like Christmas shenanigans. We didn't go anywhere. So I worked on my placeholders, and I'm making some new envelopes. Home, I'm gonna give it a 5. Supplements, I'm also gonna give a 5. Mini holiday, I won't worry about that. We ended up spending this. There was about, I think, $50-$60 in here that we were going to go a hotel for. It was for Christmas. So we ended up spending it on something else, and that's fine. Duke already got something. Eye care, I'm going to put in a 5. And then I know that I've got some big goals, and there's like big changes that we're going to be doing next year, Matt and I. Like, our lease is ending here at this apartment. We already know we don't want to stay here. YouTube, oh, I forgot. So I did have some some income from Etsy. So thank you everyone who purchased from me recently from Etsy. I have $44 left. Let me write that down. Here. The remaining, it was $59 I had left for sinking funds. So I'm just going to take note of that. I had some Etsy purchases, so it was $388 plus. And so I had $11.97. Which I just won't account for it in here, because I'm gonna put it in my YouTube envelope, because I am $11.97. I'm gonna round that to 12. So YouTube's getting 12. And I'm gonna hang on. I'm going to highlight this so that I know this $12 is not coming out of this $3.50. But I still want to pull this out in cash. I'm still doing my giveaways, my weekly giveaways every Friday. You can enter a giveaway, and I'm going to be doing 12 of them. I've completed 3 so far, so I think we're on the 4th by the time I'm uploading this video, and it will go through the end of February. So you just have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and let me do, and then comment on the video that you are interested in the giveaway to enter. I'm gonna put, our buffer accounts have also been depleted. There's a little bit of coffee buffer left. Gas buffer I won't worry about until we have, because we don't always spend or put $40 worth of gas. We don't always put gas in the truck. So that's how I fund the gas buffer, is the weeks that we don't fill up. The next week, I take that $40 out and put it in my gas buffer. Things we also are done with is like holiday stuff, although I do have some money in New Year's, $15 there. So maybe I'll put $10 in there in case we want to go. We were talking about doing something for New Year's, but I mean, who knows? Like, our town's a little small, and there's 3 small colleges here, so a lot of the people that like make up the city is a lot of college students, and they're all like gone. Although we do have a pretty good downtown area, like a cute downtown area. I don't know if there's going to be any, I don't know, activities, festivities. So gifts, I'm not going to worry about. These are for birthdays. Or you know what? We do have one grandkid, my husband's grandkids. He has 4 of them. There is a birthday in February. That's the next birthday. But I'll just wait till next month to do that. And then this was the money for shipping holiday presents to my family that I still have to do, which I'll probably do today. By the shipping for that to get those gifts out. Low priority clothing, or Kezia clothing. How much do I have in here? 5, 10, 15, 20. We also have anniversary coming up. It's January 6th is our anniversary, and I know that I did save up for us to go to a nice dinner, and I know that Matt's really excited about that. I'm excited about it too, but I also, like, I don't have anything nice to wear that fits me anymore. And he wanted me to get some, like, well, just go get you something nice to wear. So that's $20. I mean, I could get something. I'll just add another 5. Let's see if I'm going to build up. I had to deplete skincare too. And there's some things that I wanted to get. I'm going to put 10 in there. And then Matt hair, I think I need $5 more for his next haircut. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, let me put 5 in there. And then I'm going to put some more. This is our anniversary. So this is coming up like next week. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next, or I guess a week and a half. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105. That's actually pretty good. We could go to a decent dinner for that. I'll put $5 more. So I didn't complete the tracker in time, but I mean, I didn't start saving for this until, I don't know, October. So I'll just put in, yeah, each icon is 5. This is the $240 amount was just arbitrary. I just wanted to save enough for us to go to something, but that's enough for a dinner somewhere here. Truck registration, I might as well put a couple of dollars in here. Each truck icon is worth $3, so we'll just put 1. We still have another year, or it's not due for 2 years. So we have some time to save up for it. $3. Okay. And, oh, let me go to savings, and I'm going to put some, we have $11 left. I haven't been able to put anything into grandkids savings. I usually put $1 a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So they will have 25, so they'll have 30. I'll add $1 more to each of them. There's 4 of them. Minus 4. And then the extra $7, this also got, our cash emergency got depleted not too long ago. 10, 20, 25, 30. I'll put the remaining $7 in here. This envelope is peeling apart. Emergency. $7. Okay, so let's just make sure before I do the denomination breakdown, cash withdrawal, let's just make sure. We started with $3.50. I am off by $5. Okay, let me try this again without talking because sometimes that messes me up. Okay, looks like emergency is just getting $2. Or you know what? I'm just going to add the $2 to saving challenges. So we'll do $12 in saving challenges and we will cross this off. Because I'll probably be finishing some saving challenges this week. And I'll just put some of the savings into cash emergency anyway. Last is the withdrawal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sometimes I have cash to go back to the bank. So these numbers will change, but I don't have any cash to go back to the bank to subtract from these. So our totals will stay the same. 220. 40 and 10s, 50 and 5s, and 12 1s, which is 220 plus 40 plus 50 plus 12, 322. So now we're ready to go to the bank and do our cash stuffing for the week. Thanks for joining me for today's budget with me. If you made it to the end, please put a pink heart in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.